game. It'll count towards the NBA Cup. I'm Kevin Harlan. Here at the table with me, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And over on the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. Now we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. Washington and Lively hold down the post for him. Christie is out there with Irving, and it's Flagg in at the small forward spot. And for Seattle, they've got Filipowski. Holiday out there with Levine. Then it's Kuminga. And it's Matkovic in at the 4 slot. With less than a handful of games completed, Richard, we're starting to see teams emerge. Here we go.
You usually need about 10 games or so to figure out who's going to compete in their divisions. Numbers tend to regulate themselves over a couple of months.
Now, here is Irving. Lively with the screen. Down low. Pass to Washington. To the paint. The shot by Filipowski, no good. Irving surveying the floor. Right wing. Deflects the pass. Holiday against Irving. Outside, Levine. Good work defensively by Lively. Here's Flagg, defended by Filipowski. Pass to Christie. Here's Flagg. Clock at 6. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, that's a tough shot by Flagg inside. Aggressive coverage just doesn't seem to faze him.
And here's Holiday. To the inside. Shot's good by Matkovic.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game. Getting the ball inside early.
And here are the Mavericks now. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Yeah, your second unit, those reserves, they can swing a game.
Here's Flagg. 17 points for him last game against Milwaukee.
And he made a living at the line as well. Got there over and over and did some damage.
Now Kuminga following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. Kuminga, no good.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Irving, that's good from 17 feet away.
There's such a great pace to Kyrie's game. That mid-range jumper, look, it's one of the best in the game.
And what you love about Cooper Flagg, GA, he's committed with playing the game the right way.
Yeah, I mean, even back in middle school, we would binge watch the '86 Celtics, a team known for its high IQ.
And so here is Dallas. Zach LaVine unable to get his last shot to go. Back to Christie. Over LaVine. Seattle grabs the miss. And this is the first time they've matched up with the Mavericks this year.
The game is the first of a 3-game season series for these clubs, both looking to take round 1.
Whoever wins here immediately gets the edge in the season series, so I expect to see both teams with intensity.
And it's good, 2 points.
A ridiculous athlete. I love when LaVine puts it on the deck and goes through the lane like that.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
I was able to catch up with the head coach for Seattle. This many years into the game, and the Kyrie challenge is still puzzling. Coach said we'd actually prefer to see him shoot. At least our feet can be more set outside to contest. People forget how good of a shooter Kyrie can be. He continued and said, and threes are so hard to compete against, we want to try and limit those first. Guys, back over to you.
All right, Allie, thanks. Here's Irving. After the made shot from Zach LaVine. Knocks down the 3-ball. Irving's got 5 now.
Look, he is a 50, 40, 90 guy, right around 40% from the three-point line. Kyrie deserves more respect for his deep game.
Now here's LaVine. Here's Matkovic. He's covered by Washington.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play. The board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness. Holiday against Irving. Irving double team. Out to the right wing. Takes a three. Matkovic with the rebound. For Seattle, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. There's Kuminga. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Just too much strength. Kuminga, he'll take that chance every time.
Pass to Lively. Now flag. Now here is Irving. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Now here is Holiday. Scoreless thus far. Kuminga down low. He's covered by Washington. And the shot goes down.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Outside Irving. There's the triple. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Irving's got his third basket of the night.
Oh, what a pretty shot from Kyrie Irving. This man just has the perfect touch from any distance.
Holiday finds Kuminga. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Fades. No good off the back of the rim.
Looked like he just rushed it there. Just maybe take a little bit more time in the future.
In the corner, it's flat. Irving against Holiday. Lively sets a screen for Irving. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. For Seattle, they've gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Derek Lively. Marvin Bagley comes in for P.J. Washington. Najee Marshall, he's checked in for Flag. And it's Williams in for Kyrie Irving. The first free throw is good. You know, so much turmoil for the Mavericks last season, GA. Despite that, they were a win away from making the playoffs.
Yeah, they battled valiantly. But to go from the 2024 NBA Finals to the lottery, obviously disappointing. They're looking to make amends this season.
Catching up on the changes for Seattle. Williams, he's checked in for Filipowski. Aaron Nesmith comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. Cameron Thomas, he's checked in for Zach LaVine, and it's done in for Drew Holiday. Now here's Williams. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Milwaukee. Marshall sets a screen for Williams. Rebound. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Yeah, and that one, they caused a lot of misfires with their intensity on the defensive end.
They were hustling to get in front of every play they could, always getting a hand in the shooter's face.
Williams with a clean look. Dallas no good that time either. Seattle leading by 4. Thomas passes to Williams. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Pass to Christie. Back to Williams. Gafford sets the pick for Williams. Here's the teardrop. Matkovic with the rebound. For Seattle, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. Right side, Thomas lets it go with the 3. He shoots again, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Well, if it ain't broke,
Don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And 88 from the line a season ago. He was one of the best shooters in the league.
Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Seattle. And the free throw, no good.
And the energy of Williams, it's infectious. Amazing at using it to block shots, rebound, score, whatever they ask of him.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
And it's Seattle with the ball. Following the score by Dallas. And Thompson kicks to Dunn. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen. And a chance now to see where teams stand in the early stages of the NBA Cup.
And a lot can still change before we get to the knockout round. But one thing we know at this point, this competition has really added some excitement to the regular season since it started.
Now here's Williams, still without a basket.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Here's Dunn. Over to the left wing. Neesmith, the pass to Dunn. It's Thomas on the wing. Defended by Christie. And the basket by Thomas.
Off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Bagley sends a screen for Williams to the middle. And finish off by Bagley.
And how about the leaping ability of Bagley? He gets off the ground with ease to throw that one down.
Here's Dunn on the wing. Thompson. He's looking for Williams and finds him. 6 to shoot. Dunn outside. And it's off from three-point range.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Outside for Bagley. It's up a 3. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. And now just a 1-point Seattle lead. And the first time out of the game called for Seattle.
The numbers were done. How he did last season. He put up about 6 points per game last season. 3 assists and 3 rebounds. And when they need to add defense, that's who they look to.
It's hard to find defensive spark plugs, but he is one of them. The whole team comes alive on D when he's in the game.
Seattle has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Let's send it over to the sideline for some news on Derek Lively. Allie, how's he doing?
Thanks. I caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Mavericks. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. An inopportune time here at the start of the season to be faced with any sort of injury. But the bright spot, guys, he's been given the green light to play through it.
Thanks for the status report there, Allie.
Yeah, it's always good to get a little bit more clarity on that situation.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks a lot. This is the 4th and now longest coaching stop for the Mavericks, Jason Kidd. Kyrie Irving said he's learned from the past head coaching jobs that he's had and being with different players and seeing them improve. Now he's mastering his coaching philosophy and being an originator. Back to you guys.
He has definitely seen it all. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. And it's Seattle with the ball. Following the three-point basket by Dallas. Goes up the baseline. The shot by Thompson, no good. Here's Dallas. They're on a 12-4 run right now. And stolen by Williams. Fast break, here we go. Thompson in the post. Defended by Christie. The shot by Thompson, no good. Williams against Dunn. Christie kicks to Bagley. Pass to Gafford. 5 to shoot. Pulls up on the wing. That's short off the rim.
Now, I understand that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Mavericks trail by 3. Pass to Christie. Back to Williams. Unloads from 13. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Seattle has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Dunn passes to Thomas. Williams a screen. And Thomas, here we go. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
First trip to the line for him here.
Free throw shooting, not an area he has worried about at all. How about last year? 88% from the line.
And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Thomas.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Seattle leads by 5. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Hey, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Seattle.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And yeah, how about this team also following up their shots? Getting those offensive boards, also a key for their success.
Seattle leading by 5. They've got Levine. Kuminga out there with Filipowski. Then it's Holiday. And it's Neesmith in at the small forward. They're the group for Seattle starting the second.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Kuminga's gone 3 for 5 from the field. When you want a momentum swing, RJ, get Jonathan Kuminga in there. He can do the job.
We know that, Kevin, because we see his energy shift in the game. He defies expectations and even sometimes gravity with all the things he can do on the floor.
Now, here's Neesmith. Following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Kuminga dishes to Levine. Cans it from downtown. Levine's got the lead up to 10 now for Seattle.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Here's Flag. On the clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Washington. The rebound by Holiday.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And the call will be against Marvin Bagley. That is his first foul of the game.
Nice kick out by Flag. This kid plays like a vet.
hard to fathom he's a rookie.
Dallas making a switch here. Lively's checked in. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Kuminga against Washington. Kuminga with it. He's got 6. Missed inside. Here's Irving. Filipowski grabs the board. Filipowski's got his 6th rebound on the night. Kuminga kicks to Holiday. And he drives in, and he banks in the layup. Holiday's got his first bucket of the night.
From an activity standpoint, Holiday is terrific. Keeps moving through the contact.
Pass the flag. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. And now here's the upcoming schedule for the Dallas Mavericks. On Monday, they'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Then on Wednesday, they'll face off against John Morant and the Memphis Grizzlies.
And for that game against Seattle, that one, the 7th on the season for them, the team's still looking to improve each time they take the floor.
And Seattle making a change here. Matkovic is checked in.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Matkovic. 20 points for him last game against New York. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Part of the reason why they have a lead is they haven't turned it over too much. They are playing smart basketball.
Mavericks trail by 7. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Irving up top. Pass to Flag. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Flag's got 5 now.
Ready for the feed. Cooper Flag is a player. You have to run off that shot.
Irving against Holiday. It's rebounded by Dallas. Irving finds Williams. Stolen by Lively. Here's Flag, guarded by Levine, and Zach Levine gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Flag. He's got 5. Lively, a screen on Levine. And finished off by Lively.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Seattle calls timeout. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, guys, this summer saw the first ever 7-team trade in the NBA. You might wonder why it makes sense to involve so many parties, but basically teams have more flexibility salary-wise in these multi-team deals. It is enough to make your head spin, guys. This is where things are headed.
Big moves indeed. All right, Shams, we appreciate the update. Now here is Holiday. He picked up 15 points in their last win against New York. Here's Levine. Matkovic tries again. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Seattle shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. Now Irving. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Milwaukee. Pass to Washington. Lively sets a screen for Flag. Cranes the three-pointer. Flag's got 8 points.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
On the wing, Holiday. Covered by Irving. The shot by Holiday, no good. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Trailing by 2. Pass to Flag. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Williams. Launches a 3. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Here is the 2K leaderboard with the list of last season's top three-point shooters. Second is Zach LaVine.
The bucket must have looked 3 feet wide to him last year. I mean, very deserving in terms of that spot among the league leaders from 3.
And here is Williams. Pass to Irving. 5 on the clock. At the clock winding down. That shot off. Nice D from Levine. Seattle has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far.
Decent look from mid-range. You almost have to take that shot to keep the defense honest.
And here is Washington. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Now here's Kuminga. He has 6. Right through the D for the layup. Lepowski's got his first 2 points of the night. Mavericks trail by 4. Good. The nice assist for Williams. Williams has got his 5th assist in this one. And it's Seattle with the ball. They've led by as much as 10. And Lively pulls it down.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Seattle calls timeout. Different look for Seattle. Williams is checked in for Filipowski. Cameron Thomas comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. And it's done in for Drew Holiday. And then for Dallas, Daniel Gafford's checked in for Jarek Lively. Haji Marshall comes in for Flag. And it's Max Christie in for Kyrie Irving. For Seattle, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. It's Thomas on the wing. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Daniel Gafford.
Defensively, you know Thomas wants to take that shot. It's hard not to bite on that pump fake.
Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. Richard, Cam Thomas has been criticized for his shot selection at times, but the guy can flat out score.
Oh, he's a walking bucket, and to his credit, he works on taking these difficult shots because he knows that is a valuable skill in this league.
And both free throws good for Thomas.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Pass to Washington. Down low, here's Christie. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Williams has got 4 rebounds in this game. To the inside. Takes it from 10. He clangs that one off the back iron and down it falls. Matkovich has got 11 points. Mavericks trail by 4. Now Washington from past the arc. Thomas grabs the rebound.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thomas.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
Dallas making a switch here. Bagley's checked in. Dallas has gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Pass to Gafford. Outside Williams. Now Bagley. Dallas moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Christie kicks to Bagley. From deep, Williams. No good there. Done with some nice D. Seattle leading by 4. Here's Thomas. He's coming off a 10-point game against New York. They set the pick. And it's done in the corner. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball.
A moment here to see the stats for Marshall. Last year, getting it done. Put up about 13 points per, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Yeah, not playing outside himself, but finding lots of chances to do his thing and affect the game.
Dunn passes to Levine. Over Marshall. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
A strong man. Levine fights for the bucket and is rewarded with 1 more.
You know, RJ, when you think of the top scorers in the NBA, Zach LaVine can get overlooked.
Yeah, Levine's career scoring average is over 20 points a game. We're talking about under 100 guys have done that in league history. Just solid from the line. Levine shoots a high volume and a high percentage from the free throw line. That is the combination you want.
Dallas again turning it over.
A moment here now to see the numbers for Zach LaVine. Great showing for him last season. And amongst the league's top-tier scorers, top 20 in points per game.
And back to what you said, he was runner-up in the three-point accuracy category last season because no one could get him out of his rhythm. He was just unstoppable. Now here's Levine. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22, and it's good for 2.
I'm going to tell you this. Defensively, you cannot let a streak shooter get a groove. And right now, Zach LaVine, he is on fire.
There's Bagley. They trail by 9 points. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That's his first foul. Williams passes to Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
And 1 step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate. Now,
Here's Dunn. It's stolen by Bagley. That's good, and the Seattle lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Christie.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Outside, Levine. Over Marshall. It's rebounded by Dallas.
I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised he missed that.
Over in the corner, Williams. That 3 off the mark.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Outside Thomas. Puts up a deep 3. Good on the triple. Thomas got 5 points now this quarter.
And he can shoot it from anywhere. That's Cam Thomas.
Mavericks trail by 8. Christie the pass to Williams. A minute 50 left here in the second. To the paint. Wants to get it to Gafford and does.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope. His only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Over to the wing. Here's Matkovic. 11 points in the game. Shoots the 3. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got his 4th rebound in this one. Christie kicks to Marshall. 1:10 left in the first half. Williams outside. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Thomas. Christie with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 6. Marshall passes to Williams. Shot from 16. Marshall can't hit. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Pass to Matkovic. It's Thomas on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Matkovic. He's guarded by Williams. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. A different look for Seattle. Aaron Nesmith comes in for Levine. And it's Klay Thompson in for Cameron Thomas. And Dallas with a change here too. Irving's checked in. Mavericks trail by 6. Bagley the pass to Christie. It's Irving, top of the key. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Dallas shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. There's 18 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Thompson with it. Nothing on the board. Thompson on the drive. Bagley with the block. Fires from way outside. And so it's Zach LaVine making things happen for Seattle. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back right after this.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
You know, for Dallas, you can already see they have the makings of a good team, but they also have things to iron out.
splitting the first two games. This next one could indicate which direction they're headed. And returning our attention to this game, a solid first half for Seattle.
Yeah, they're attacking the paint and forcing the issue. Yeah, those boys are nasty and physical. A couple of times, I thought the defender was going in the rim with the ball.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.